Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, June the 19th of 2026, and I truly hope that you'll take the time to listen to this video. It's more profound than you might think, and I know it's going to hit home with a lot of you, and that if you'll embrace these thoughts, the difference in your trading can be massive. Okay, it really can. It's all about stopping looking for that perfect trading system and why most traders stay stuck for years. I know it's a topic that we've talked about before, and you probably go, here's the same old, same old. No, listen, please go through this, and it just takes you to pick up one little thing out of this to make a huge difference in your trading life. I want to start with a question. How many trading systems have you tried? Maybe you've bought courses, downloaded indicators, joined signal groups, watched countless YouTube videos, or followed traders on social media. And yet, despite all of that effort, you're still searching. The reality is that most traders don't fail because they haven't found the right strategy. They fail because they're constantly looking for the next one. There comes a point in every trader's journey when they realize the problem isn't the market. The problem is believing that success is hidden inside some other indicator, another mentor, or another shortcut. So today, I want to talk about that day that you stop looking for the perfect trading system and start developing a skill instead. There's an endless search that goes on. Most traders are trapped in a cycle of searching. That new indicator, a new strategy, a new mentor, a new signal service, a new promise. Every new solution feels exciting. Every disappointment leads to another search. Years can pass without real progress. There's a real cost of strategy hopping, and it's quite, I guess depressing, maybe is too strong a word, but it doesn't feel very good. It's the money lost on courses and services. It's the time lost starting over. You can't get time back. It's a lack of confidence. It's constant confusion, never developing mastery, emotional exhaustion. You know how that feels. You repeated failure, and you just go, gee, why is this happening to me? Every restart pushes success further away. So the truth that most traders try to avoid are that the problem usually isn't the strategy. The problem is lack of skill development. Traders abandon systems before they gain any experience. We tell our traders flat out, please don't think you're going to go through all the material and then start making money by the end of the week. That's just very naive and misleading. We don't do that. You have to gain the experience. Consistency creates competence, right? Competence creates confidence, and confidence comes from understanding and not guessing. It's a true fact that, you can look at anything you want, but every profession requires a skill. Doctors learn to read symptoms. It takes them years. Mechanics learn to diagnose engines. They don't do that over the weekend. Pilots learn to read instruments. Geez, I'm a pilot. I had to go through all of that, and especially with instrument flying. Successful traders learn to read price. There's no shortcut that replaces skill. Markets reward understanding and not hope. And I hate to tell you this, but nobody's coming to save you. Signals cannot think for you, right? Indicators cannot make a decision for you. Social media can't trade for you. AI can't remove responsibility from you. You have to actually do this. Eventually, every trader faces the same reality. You must learn to make your own decisions. And of course, that's what we teach traders to do. We want them to learn how to make their own decisions and become independent. That's the goal. What independent traders do differently is quite easy to see when you work with a lot of traders like we have. They stop searching for certainty. They understand the odds game here. They focus on the process. They read market structure. They understand support and resistance, something that's foundational to the way that we trade. They follow a methodology, another thing that's very foundational to what we do. They think in probabilities, not certainties. There's no certainties. We have losses, but we have great probabilities, and they trust their analysis. So let's talk about the freedom that most traders are actually seeking. And it's not in finding a magic system, and freedom is understanding what you're looking at. You open your chart and you're just looking at a bunch of candlesticks. Understanding what you're looking at is super liberating. Freedom is making decisions confidently. It's not relying on opinions. Freedom is not chasing every market headline. And there's lots of market headlines, especially these days, and they scare you and they make you second guess and everything else. Freedom comes from self-sufficiency. What you need to do is trade with understanding and not hope. Hope is not a strategy. Prediction is not a strategy. We don't predict anything. We wait and make sure our setup is clean and clear, and then we make our decision. Following others is not a strategy. Understanding price action creates clarity. Understanding market structure, now that creates confidence. And skill creates consistency. So you need to stop looking and start learning. If you're still looking for the perfect indicator, the perfect mentor, or the perfect trading system, you'll probably keep searching for years. Although, in my own humble and very biased opinion, I have to say that I think Darko is the perfect mentor. He is a price action reading expert and can make a profound difference in your trading. But if you've reached the point where you're tired of starting over, you're tired of chasing shortcuts, you're tired of depending on everyone else's opinion, then your path forward becomes much simpler. The goal is not to find someone smarter than you to follow. The goal is to become the trader who can open a chart, read what price is doing, and then make decisions based on understanding. Now that's a worthy goal. And that's the difference between traders who stay dependent and traders who eventually become consistently profitable. The market doesn't reward those who, search the hardest. You can be the hardest worker searching and on your computer day and night looking for it. It doesn't matter. You're wasting your time. It rewards those who develop the skill to understand what they're seeing. So my hope is that, this presentation has been a reality check, I guess you'd call it, for our viewers, and that you'll draw some positives from what I said and make the changes that you need to make. So thank you so much for watching this video and all of our videos for that matter. We really do appreciate it, and we hope that it's been helpful. Have a great weekend, everyone. Cheers.